Hi everybody, it's Diana. Let's see what the universe has for us today. Today is September 9th. Let's see. Oh, there you go. We have Knight of Pentacles. Oh, there we go. Knight of Pentacles. Whenever I look at this card, it just seems so stable and calm, especially when you look at the energy in the background. There's no clouds in the sky. There's no distraction. It looks like mountain or water in the background, and everything seems to be just very calm, very smooth. And then when you look at this horse, the horse is not moving. It seems to be like a very stable energy. You don't even feel or see wind. Almost like time is standing still in this card. And the knight here, he is just focused. He's not moving. He is looking at this pentacle that's in his hand. It's like his hair, the hair on the horse is not moving a beat. Every time I get this in readings, I'm thinking just stable, focused energy. This is representation of the energy that's very hardcore focused, very focused on a situation, on a goal, very fixed on a chosen path or course, and they're not being distracted. There's nothing anyone, it's almost like you get the feeling there's nothing anyone or anything can do or say that would distract this knight or even the horse to deviate from the path they're on. And what's interesting is even the horse feels like it's looking straight ahead with its eye on a goal, as if it's thinking about something. And the same thing with this knight. It's like he's deep in thought, he's contemplating, and he's holding a pentacle. And although you can't really see his face clearly, but you get the sense that he's very deep in thought, very determined, and very focused. And I think the energy of the day is Thursday, December 9th is a very good day for you, for all of us to focus what is it we're trying to work on. And there's not going to be a lot in the universe to distract us from our goals. You know, of course, there's a lot of people on planet Earth and everybody's situation is different and life ebb and flows and we're all going through different circumstances. So of course, energy doesn't stand still. It doesn't necessarily apply to every person who is watching this video. So, you know, take whatever I'm saying and see how you can best utilize it, because I always say in our path we pick where we go. We get similar type of energy from the universe, but whatever you choose or however you choose to utilize it could lead you down to a very different path, and you always have a choice. And that's what I like about tarot or oracle cards or angel cards or just spirituality and intuition in general. It's I always feel like you have a choice. And the energy that we're working with today seems to be very calm, and that's really giving us the opportunity to focus and go towards our goals. And that's the predominant energy I'm seeing. And let's take a look and see what, oh my goodness, What is the advice card for us for today? Oh, this one wants to come out. The card is Royal Heart. And you can see it's two owls sitting on egg-shaped with a heart, with flags and a clear purple skies, and there's some pink hearts. Very, very lovely card, very, very lovely energy. And the energy again feels very stable, very balanced, very calm. You see the little hearts, but it doesn't feel like it's a wild wind that's blowing the hearts. It almost feels like there's a gentle breeze in the air and the sky is calm. You don't anticipate thunder or storm, and there's a very gentle, loving kind of energy between the two owls that's looking at each other. And the shape of the owls are also in the shape of a heart. And the crowns, if you can see that, the two owls are wearing crowns, and the crowns have little heart shapes on them as well. Historically and traditionally, in literature, in movies, in popular culture, owls are always viewed as very wise creatures, very loyal creatures. And the oracle card, this oracle card, the essential meaning is talking about devotion, fidelity, loyalty. And which is interesting is the dynamic of the energy of the day, which is devotion to our goals, very focused, dedication, keeping your eye on the ball literally. And here we have this message is very much talking about being committed to goals, being very faithful. There's a certainty in your heart, and knows that the energy and the spirits, they're always on your side. They're always working with us to help us move along, help us grow. I know that a lot of times it doesn't feel like it, especially when we are down in the trenches and just crawling through and trying to get through the end of the day, end of the week sometimes. But a lot of times when we get through all of that craziness and when we look back, we do realize that the challenges and the pain make us grow. So I feel very inclined to say that the energy for today is being calm, and it's a very good time. Maybe give us a good opportunity to sit back, and at least for some of us to know that we can lay back and take a deep breath today, and there's a kind of calming energy to know that there's a lot of balance and things are working out, and that there's a little key that's literally in front of us, and that if you don't look carefully, you might not see this little key, but the key to your solution is right in front of us. And for those of us that it's going through a tough time, that we don't know what's going on, the solution is coming. The solution is coming to you. And it just keeps the faith to know that the spirits are working for us, it's helping us, and things will get easier step by step. And when I look at this card, I think about also relationship and very much friendships, that the message, I feel very strongly that is to tell us that we are loved, you're supported, even in the midst of storm. The spirits are on your side, and everything is going to work out. And the fact that this card is called Loyal Heart, I think there's also an underlying message here that we have to be loyal to ourselves. We have to be loyal to our own heart, to our own goals. What makes you happy? What brings joy to your life? What is it you're trying to accomplish? Those are all questions that's worth your time to figure out, especially when you have a little break in the energy that it's somewhat of a calmer energy day compared to some of the days past that we've had. And maybe now, today, if you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's a good time to take a break and ask yourself, what is it your heart feels faithful towards? What is it you feel committed towards? Your long-term loyalty to your own goals will help you to achieve them, if that makes sense. So for example, if you always want to go back to school, but you can't because life got in the way, making a living got in the way, commitment and responsibility got in the way. But some nights when it's quiet, you hear that nagging voice, like, this is what you should do, whether it's go back to school or move to another city or leave the job that drives you crazy or call that someone who, for whatever reason, you couldn't connect with back then or back when. I think in our heart of heart, we all have that little message or messages that we try to brush aside because we're scared, because we don't want to put our heart out there and risk being ridiculed or being embarrassed. I think maybe the message that, at least for some of us today, is take a risk, or at least take a risk with ourselves and admit to ourselves, what is it you want? What do I want? Ask yourself that question. And I think today will be a good day to ask yourself that question, because the energy of the day is fairly calm, at least for some of us. So if you do have the opportunity to have a calm, some more relaxing day, maybe it's worthwhile to ask yourself, what is it my heart is loyal to? What is that goal? What is that person? What is that path I want to maybe explore? I mean, I once heard of a very wise person tell me that sometimes the smallest step you take can change the trajectory of your life in the long term in a way you can't even imagine when you first step your feet out. So I think that's what I see for us for today. Again, good luck, everyone. Let me know how everything worked out. Everybody have a great day, and thank you for watching.